Fine. Fine, you're not sleeping with me tonight. Which way? Follow where your head leads you. Nope, go the other way. Don't do it. Hey, Ulu, what's up with your boyfriend? Oh, oh! Oh! World star! Oh, and I got it.
Yeah, I told you, he was gonna hit him.
That's it. Handcuff his dick.
Hell yeah. You fucking laid about.
That was a good shot.
Good evening and welcome to the program.
However, experience
the earth is round
the
and not
suppository of all wisdom.
They're the so-called man caves where many husbands who
G'day, patriots all across Australia.
on their own.
Dividing people into groups of racist.
Well, then you're a racist.
In our democracy and way of life
One in
and
six
culture, and I
Australians
believe
is
it's
now
not.
living off the
They're
dole.
being persecuted for expressing their right to
We don't want
free speech.
Australia to be overrun by these people.
And I got obsessed with my body straight away.
Indeed. Well, we're in the grip of the Ice Age, the dealing and use of the drug ice.
On religious preaching in Rundle
The
Mall.
Australian flag, Anzac Day, the national anthem, bacon.
Hello and welcome to Hide from Fire. I am, as always, Adam Sage, and yeah, just checking my levels. Yeah, seems good enough. It's good enough for now. Yeah, what has been going on? Oh, it's been a while since the last episode. I think it's been about a week, and I was meant to do other shit in between, but I haven't. Simply because I have been slack. No.
You will die without honor.
I will indeed. And I'm vaping again. Anyway, so, yeah, what was I going to say? Was there something I was going to go into, or was there... No, not really. Oh, yeah, coronavirus update. Still hasn't affected me or affected the way I live my life at all. Seriously, apart from like stickers on the floors of fucking my local supermarket and my local bottle shop, nothing. There has been no effect. So, you know, the fake news flu continues on and continues to be of no effect to anyone who, you know, isn't part of the woke community or doesn't have, you know, their life isn't based off of the woke community, because that's all it seems to be. Like, you know, all the fucking woke social justice hospitality workers, well, they all seem to be affected, but everyone else in, like, you know, the real world, yeah, we still remain unaffected, and unless, of course, you're living in a fucking communist shithole of a state, or, you know, a communist shithole of a country, well, then you've got you know, lockdown things, which I'm going to get into on the next episode. But for this episode, let's stick with Black Lives Matter. And
Gay!
Yeah, because that's also, remember, it's very, very fucking... Black Lives Matter is extremely...
Gay!
Because, you know, their whole thing is like trans lives are at the head of their thing. And, you know, they're Marxist, and at the end of the day, Marxism...
Gay!
Abso-fucking-lutely. Yeah, so let's just get straight into it, shall we? Seattle... Oh, we need the Black Lives Matter logo up here. Seattle Black Lives Matter protesters to strangers, give up your house. Give black people their homes. Last night, yeah, this is what's happening in the suburbs of Seattle at the moment. Last night, a group of anti-gentrification protesters. By the way, gentrification means they made the area better. It's less shitty now. So anti-shithole protesters. They're anti-gentrification. So I should rephrase that. Pro-shithole. Protesters in Seattle marched through a section of of town for a couple of hours rather, to complain about white people. To complain that white people were living on stolen land, well, not stolen exactly. They aren't claiming black people who used to live in the neighborhood were pushed out at gunpoint, but they claim injustice has been taken because white people are now living in the homes of this formerly black neighborhood. And yeah, okay, there are white people living there, but it's not just white people. It's it's not like only white people are allowed to live there. The crowd of maybe 50 people were marching down the street after dark, chanting, "Black people used to live here." Sorry, black people used to live here. At one point, a woman holding a bullhorn and leading the chants noticed a group of white residents having a party on a roof in a multi-story apartment building. We're talking to you, gentrifiers. I say, we're talking to you, gentrifiers. She said. The crowd stopped next to the building and continued chanting to the people on the roof. At this point, the other organizers called for a pause so he could say something. Hey, you guys know you're living... No, sorry. Hey, you guys know you're living in a... Historically... Hang on. Let's see if I can get this black guy's voice right. Hey, guys. Hey, guys. You know you're living in a historically black neighborhood right now? He shouted from the street. You know that before your white asses came here, this was all black people, he added. Do you know that? Okay, so before their white asses came there, it was completely segregated, and he's complaining about that. Do you know that people like you came in here and basically brought all the land from the black people at less than what it was worth and kicked them out so you could live here? Well, less than what it's worth now because they fixed up the area and now the property values have gone up. The idea that, when they brought it, it was of low value. So basically what this guy's saying is when it was only black people living here, the property values were very low. The property values were low. And now that it's a non-segregated area and people of all races are living there, including white, the property is worth more. You know what? Because if you don't, now you fucking do something about it. And he goes on to say, open your wallet. The woman with the bullhorn interjected. The organizer shouted, how do you plan to fix this? Because you are living on black people's land right now. He quickly corrected himself. I mean native land, but black people lived here too. So this is like, the woke Olympics at this point. Who can be more oppressed? And he just realized, oh shit, actually native people are technically higher up on the oppression fucking Olympic ranking than the black people are. The woman on the bullhorn had suggested for how to fix it though. It's your name inaudible, or John, or whatever it is, give up your house, give black people back their homes. You're sitting there comfortably, comfortable as fuck, as if they didn't help gentrify this neighborhood, she continued. I used to live in this neighborhood, and my family was pushed out, and you're sitting up there having a good time with your other white friends. As the ranting on the street continued, someone... maybe the bullhorn woman said, the guy in the window is calling the cops. Not long after the crowd moved on. Here are a few clips. Okay, so anyway, I've got the clips on, so I just find it. Where was it? Residents, Black Lives Matter protesters over important. No, that's not it. Here we go. Yeah, well, let's have a look.
Out of your homes and into the streets! 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 Out of your window 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 and into the streets! It's Black Lives Matter! Prove it! It's Black Lives Matter! Prove it! It's Black Lives Matter! Prove it!
Earlier that day.
We want it all. We want everything that we supposed to have, period. And then some, too. Because everything we supposed to have ain't enough. It damn sure ain't enough. It damn sure ain't enough. You feel what I'm saying? So, like, they're serious, man. Like, The city got a lot of reparations to pay. For real, for real. As far monetary, land-wise, in every aspect you can think, this city has a lot of reparations to black and brown communities and indigenous communities to fucking pay for. On the county level, a city level, and a state level. Period.
Well, how do you propose achieving that when you're kicking all the white people who are going to pay taxes and that out of this area? I mean, let's let this future doctor, future engineer continue.
Y'all, this city owes us.
Shay just showed up. Shay just got off work and ran down.
Yeah, he's got a Looney Tunes shirt, so that's not surprising.
Down here, so.
Oh, look at this white chick. I'm a good ally, aren't I? I'm such a good ally. Look at the rainbow colors I'm wearing. Aren't I a good ally? My hair's pink. Am I such a good ally? Tell me I'm a good ally.
Yes, Miss Shay.
Yeah, and she's vaping. Yeah, here's what I hear whenever they do their Black Lives Matter or fucking Antifa chants.
He took my toy. She hit my bell. I want a potty. I want a cookie. I want to stay up. I want me. Mine. Now.
And now they enter the suburbs. Oh my god, look at this fucking tool up front to the left, just marching along. You know what I say to you, sir?
Fuck
Yeah, used to.
Am I saying that I'm better than you? Yeah, I'm fucking better than you, okay? Much better than you.
Hold on, hey, can I ask you something? Do you know that you are living in a historically black neighborhood right now?
Yo, hold up. Hold the beat a minute.
Do you know that? Do you know that before your white ass came here, this was all black people? Do you know that?
Yeah, so it was segregated.
Do you know that? Do you know people like you?
I would just start throwing eggs at this little faggot. Yeah, why the fuck not? What are they going to do? They're fucking a group of 50 little fucking pussies. And yeah, you know, as the Proud Boys say, fuck around and find out.
Here, and basically bought all the land from the black people for less than what it was worth, kicked them out so you can live here.
That's what the bloody Marxists always say.
Do you know that? Yeah. Do you know that? Yeah. Because if you don't, now you fucking do. Now do something about it.
If you don't know, now you know, nigga. Yeah. If you don't know that, all the black people used to live here. And it was all a dream. And now we're taking it up. Yeah. Degentrify this area. Yeah.
Open your wallet. Open your wallet.
Yeah, faggy. Yeah, this guy, Faggy Smalls.
Everybody in this thing. It was all a dream. It's all good, baby.
Oh shit. Well, didn't mean to hit that button.
Sorry, a black neighborhood.
So how are you gonna fix
there. How you gonna fix it? Oh, how you gonna fix it, man?
How do you plan to fix it? Because you are living on black people's land right now.
Oh, you're living on our land. Out of your homes and into the street. Out of your homes, little C. Out of your homes, ninja street, on the neighborhood. Out of your homes and into the street.
Yeah, and just look, it's fucking okay. I'm counting 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, 5. Okay, I'm counting at most 6 black people in this march, and it's just a bunch of fucking white fucking woke people who are just like, yeah, we completely agree, we're allies. Me.
If you don't vacate your homes, they're about to blow up like the World Trade bombs dinner.
Yeah, do they though? I mean, at this point, really, do they? No, of course they do. Anyway, one on the bullhorn, blah blah blah. Yeah, this is where it goes on. Her Fringes, this group, I watched the live stream and discovered they had held an impromptu outdoor meeting with King County Council member Greemy Zahili. Oh well, I'm sure this person is going to bring a fair and reasonable debate and discuss both sides. Just a few minutes before, Zahili, who is newly elected, asked what more the protesters could advocate for. Okay, see, what do we got here? I guess this is what the guy said. I said the land transfer stuff is really important. The land transfer stuff is really important, he said. He continued, one of the pieces of the Black Lives Matter demands is economic justice for black people, for indigenous people. That needs to look like land transfer, in my opinion, because the land, wealth, and the land gets you the facilities and the buildings that you need to take care of one another. Yeah, it's called, stuff you work for. You know what I did this week? I worked 40 hours, and you know what happened because of that? I got paid for 40 hours work, and I got paid. So yeah, that's how you take care of each other. You work. He said the gentrification. Oh, the generation. Oh, he said his generation was tired of symbolic gestures, yo. We don't want that shit anymore. We want land. Give back the land to the people that need it, he said. Well, Seattle, did give up land to the people in it. They called it Chaz or Chop or whatever the fuck it was, where you basically had a warlord and you committed more murders per capita than anywhere on the planet, and you, the first fucking couple of hours of starting up your own police force, shot more unarmed black teens than anyone ever in history. Zahali was talking specifically about land owned by King County, but maybe that didn't fully penetrate with the protesters. It appears what they got from it was, give us your houses. We're not quite the French Revolution stage of dragging people out of their homes, yet we seem to be inching closer. I wonder if it will crash, blah, blah, blah. The left is already comfortable going into suburban neighborhoods for protests and vandalism, obviously, of elected officials' homes. Signaling out strangers seems like the next step, and it's worth nothing, blah, blah, blah. Scroll to 1 to 10 of this clip, and somebody takes a land transfer as the next frontier of justice. Here we go. Oh, let's see what this does. You gonna play? Oh, just by the way, I love how these people are like supposedly communist and anti, capitalist, but you got a Patreon right there.
Mind my business. Mind my business. Alright guys, same rules, different days. Let the security handle anything that we see as suspicious. Don't agitate people, don't encourage people to be violent against us.
There she is, vaping again. Oh, good thing you got your jewel, fucking fat chick. I guarantee that's a Newport jewel.
That's the only safety rule.
Yeah, pull up your pants, like Cosby said.
Anything else, if you are not black, because then you are putting black people's lives at risk by doing that. And I think that's it. Marilyn's gonna go over here.
Yeah, little C's. Oh look, a white woman telling them all what to do, holding up a giant lit Newport. Fucking air traffic control, fucking the hood. Sorry, Nike air traffic control. Ba-dum-tsh.
If anybody's
patriarchy
in this chat, please let me know how the sound is and let me know how the video is. Let me know if we're up on Twitch.
Fine.
I don't see anybody in the viewer count right now, but sometimes that lags, so I need to know. If you're on Twitch, please send a message through and chat so I can know what's going on.
Okay.
Okay, sweet. Well, I see somebody said okay. Make my chat a little bit bigger so I can read it better. Oh, I should have grabbed the water, but I forgot. It's all good.
Alright, so they're done with their Nike air traffic control.
Is it raining? No, it's not. Hey guys, okay, I'm starting to see the comments on Twitch, so thank you. Can everybody let me know how the sound is? Can you hear me? Let me know how the video is. Can you see everything clearly? You didn't want to do that. No, I don't want an echo chamber, but I do want it to stop being so toxic.
No, I don't want an echo chamber, but I do want it to stop being so toxic. Not quite sure how the flashlights and windows are protest, but yeah, okay, this goes on. And yeah, it just goes fucking on and fucking on. Yeah, so that's what they did. That's their level of fucking protest, is going in and demanding the demanding segregation. They don't like that there are houses where black people once lived that white people now live. And, you know, I'm going to go out on a limb and say Asian people also live there. People of all races are fucking, you know, living in that area. But for whatever reason, you know, they want complete segregation because these people are so fucking non-racist that they want everyone to be, they want everybody to be fucking non-segregated. And speaking of non-segregated, nice segue, Adam.
How dare you?
How dare I indeed. Speaking of non-segregated, Joe Biden picks Kamala Harris for his VP in 2020 presidential election because, you know, Joe Biden couldn't do anything more, well, anything less, really. God damn it. This guy is so fucking out of it. Yeah, he has picked the person who basically called him a racist, the person who fucking called him out on fucking on, you know, busing and all that. He picked the person who he picked the one person who obviously was going to secure his vote for the black community, even though she's not black. She's like Indian or whatever. But, you know, that's who he's picked. He has picked the one and only, yes, that's right, Joe Biden has picked Kamala Harris as his fucking VP. Joe Biden has selected Senator Kamala Harris as his running mate, ending months of speculation of which black woman he would pick, because he already said he was going to pick a black woman, but so he's not making he's not racist, he's not sexist, he's just choosing people based on race and gender. But there's no racism or sexism in that. I have a great honor to announce that I've picked at Kamala Harris, a fearless fighter for the little guy. Okay. So what, she never fucking sent fucking midgets to jail? Or certainly not certainly not white ones anyway. One of the country's finest public servants. Wow. As my running mate Joe Biden said in a tweet Tuesday. No, Joe Biden did not say that in a tweet. His PR team said that in a tweet. Back when Kamala Harris was Attorney General, she worked closely with Bo, he said, referring to his late son who served as Attorney General. His late son, not the fucking crackhead one who has a fucking child with a stripper. As generally blah 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 blah. Harris goes, I watched as they took the big banks, lifted up working people, and protected women and kids from abuse. Yeah, that's by removing more and more fathers from the home, that protects them from abuse. Because we all know if there's anyone who should be out of the home to keep children safe, it's the fathers. And I'm proud to announce we have her as my partner in this campaign, Biden wrote. The 55-year-old Oakland-born lawmaker was long considered the top contender, giving her strong prosecutorial experience, aka locking up black people for smoking weed, performance in Seattle with friendship with Bo Biden. Biden and Harris will appear together on Wednesday in Wilmington, Delaware, for the first event together as running mates, according to a report by Politico. Yeah, they did that and did not allow any questions. They just ushered Biden out of there as fast as they fucking could. They could not wait to get Biden out of there. Yeah, this is going to be a fucking hilarious, an absolutely fucking hilarious fucking scene. And hang on, I've got some okay, so yeah, let's just have a look at fucking let's just have a look at Joe Biden and Kamala Harris together.
Do you agree today that you were wrong to oppose busing in America then? No. Do you agree?
This is from Now This. It could not be more left-wing.
I did not oppose busing in America. What I opposed is busing ordered by the Department of Education.
Yeah, so he opposed government-enforced racial integration. I'm sure that's something that, and that's something the left oppose now. They want government-enforced racial segregation, as we've seen by the last clip where they're protesting. They want white people out and only black people living together. Yeah, this is great. This is how long Joe Biden has been in politics. This is a quote from 1975. Whatever it says, in order for your children with currently black hair, with curly black hair, brown eyes, and dark skin to be able to learn anything, he needs to sit next to my blonde-haired, blue-eyed son. Joe Biden, 1975. who called black people an inferior race. But we got to forget that. Let's not go back in time.
Well, there was a failure of states to integrate public schools in America. I was part of the second class to integrate Berkeley, California.
Her parents are both fucking university professors. Apparently she's part of a second class.
California public schools almost 2 decades after Brown v. Board of Education.
Because your city council made that decision. It was a local decision.
So that's where the federal government must step in. That's why we have the Voting Rights Act and the Civil Rights Act.
Yeah, that's why we need more government. And,
that's why we need to pass the Equality Act. That's why we need to pass the ERA, because there are moments in history.
It does not compute. I'm going to go sleep, sniff hair.
Where states fail to preserve the civil rights of all people.
Yeah, this is from the far left organization. Get this. Biden, will appear together. Joe Biden can unify. This is what she had to say. Joe Biden can unify the American people because he's spent his life fighting for us. And as president, he'll build an America that lives up to our ideals, she wrote. I'm honored to join him in our party's nominee for vice president and do what it takes to make him our commander-in-chief, she added. Well, she also added this.
And I'm going to now direct this at Vice President Biden. I do not believe you are a racist. And I agree with you when...
She doesn't believe he's racist. I'm just standing here on this stage. I'm Bernie Sanders. I'm the bubblehead of Bernie Sanders. And
you commit yourself to the importance of finding common ground. But I also believe, and it's personal, and I was actually it was hurtful to hear you talk about the reputations of 2 United States senators who built their reputations and career on the segregation of race in this country. And it was not only that, but you also worked with them to oppose busing. And, you know, there was a little girl in California who was part of the second class to integrate her public schools. And she was bused to school every day. And that little girl was me.
And that little girl smoked weed listening to Snoop Dogg and Tupac at least 5 years before either of them ever released an album. This little girl is a time traveler. Yeah. No, fuck off. Harris brings a crucially needed youth and diversity. She's in her 50s and she's bringing needed youth and diversity. Oh my God, look at that. Look at Biden's fucking head. Jesus Christ, dude. Yeah, and even there's a teleprompter. Like, he can't go anywhere without a teleprompter. Anywhere he goes, if he goes off script, he is fucked. Biden committed to choosing a woman as his VP. He committed to choosing a woman of color to select a running mate of color, and was lobbied to select a running mate of color after the death of St. George Floyd, who was without sin, in May, and sparked a nationwide reckoning on race. Harris's husband, entertainment lawyer. Oh, well, so, you know, she's not fucking shady at all. She's not involved with fucking pedophilia at all. And that's why she doesn't, oh my God, entertainment lawyer. Entertainment lawyer Douglas Emhoff celebrated the news on Twitter, sharing a picture of his wife with Biden with the caption, "America, let's do this." What, rape children? Yeah, okay. Born in India and the mother of a Jamaican father, Harris, who identifies as black, served 2 terms. Yeah, that's right. Born in India, born to an Indian mother and a Jamaican father, Harris, who identifies as black, served 2 terms as a district attorney for San Francisco before becoming the Attorney General of California in 2011, where she locked up more black people than you could ever fucking comprehend. Tuesday's historic announcement announcement makes her the first woman of color to be nominated for a national office by a major party. Yeah, this is the party that had Obama, and this is the first woman of color they've ever elected. Well, you'd think under Obama that, you know, there would have been several women of color because, you know, stunning and brave and all that. Harris was elected as the senator for California in 2016, and last year announced her White House bid before pulling the plug in December, pun intended, where her campaign ran out of cash. Really? She couldn't just and get some more cash? Harris's presidential run increased scrutiny of her prosecutorial record, and yeah, exactly, her prosecutorial record, and I think I should have something here on that. Where the fuck is it? Okay. God damn it, I thought I had a bit of a, like, she just got ripped apart by Tulsi Gabbard in the fucking, yeah, in those exact debates. And why don't I have it? Ask why, hang on, I gotta find this, God damn it, I was almost fucking certain that I had something of Tulsi Gabbard just absolutely fucking ripping her apart. Okay, I guess I did not save that clip. I do not have that clip. I mean, I could look it up. Of Tulsi fucking just, you know, destroying her with the fucking, Tulsi Gabbard fucking absolutely fucking destroying her, which I will do right now. I will search it up on the YouTubes, as Bernie Sanders says, the YouTubes.
You know, it's funny, sometimes American journalists talk about how bad a country is because people are lining up for food. That's a good thing.
Kamala Harris, Tulsi Gabbard, and yeah. All right, let's just.
That Joe Biden is a racist. What's your response?
I want to bring the conversation back to the broken criminal justice system that is disproportionately negatively impacting black and brown people all across this country today. Now, Senator Harris says she's proud of her record as a prosecutor and that she'll be a prosecutor president, but I'm deeply concerned about this record. There are too many examples to cite, but she put over 1,500 people in jail for marijuana violations and then laughed about it when she was asked if she ever smoked marijuana. She blocked evidence. She blocked evidence that would have freed an innocent man from death row until the courts forced her to do so. She kept people in prison beyond their sentences to use them as cheap labor for the state of California. And she fought to keep cash bail system in place that impacts poor people in the worst kind of way.
Thank you, Congresswoman. Senator Harris, your response?
Yeah, let's hear your response, bitch. Let's hear it.
As the elected Attorney General of California, I did the work of significantly reforming the criminal justice system of a state of 40 million people.
Oh, so what you're saying is,
The state has no source of money other than the money people earn themselves. If the state wishes to spend more, it can do so only by borrowing your savings or by taxing you more. And it's no good thinking that someone else will pay. That someone else is you.
Which became a national model for the work that needs to be done. And I am proud of that work. And I am proud of making a decision to not just give fancy speeches or be in a legislative body and give speeches on the floor, but actually doing the work of being in the position to use the power that I had to reform a system that is badly in need of reform. That is why we created initiatives that were about reentering former offenders and getting them counseling. It is why, and because I know that criminal justice system is so broken, that I am an advocate for what we need to do to not only decriminalize, but legalize marijuana in the United States.
I want to bring Congresswoman Gabbard back in. Your response,
The bottom line is, Senator Harris, when you are in a position to make a difference and an impact in these people's lives, you did not. And worse yet, in the case of those who were on death row, innocent people, you actually blocked evidence from being revealed that would have freed them until you were forced to do so. There is no excuse for that. And the people who suffered under your reign as prosecutor, you owe them an apology.
Senator Harris.
My entire career, I have been personally opposed to the death penalty, and that has never changed. And I dare anybody who is in a position to make that decision, to face the people I have faced, to say, I will not seek the death penalty. That is my background. That is my work. I am proud of it. I think you can judge people by when they are under fire, and it's not about some fancy opinion on a stage, but when they're in the position to actually make a decision, what do they do? When I was in the position of having to decide whether or not to seek a death penalty on cases I prosecuted, I made a very difficult decision that was not popular to not seek the death penalty. History shows that, and I am proud of those decisions.
Senator Harris, thank you very much. Senator Bennett, a question for you.
Yeah, so, that's basically her. She's just, either she's lying then, or she wasn't lying, or she was lying then. Yeah, and, she's lying when she calls fucking Biden, calls him out and that, and it was just a political opportunity, or she's lying now for her own political gain, and that's why she wants fucking, that's why she's now saying fucking, Biden fucking on, that's why she's now saying, oh, I'm pro-Biden. That's why she's now saying I'm pro fucking... that's why she's like, okay with Biden now. 1 minute he was a, 1 minute he's a racist, and the next minute he's not. And speaking of racist, I'm pretty sure that, being the ancestor of fucking slave owners is a pretty big deal for the left. Joe Biden goes for conservative vote. A Confederate vote picks Kamala Harris. So there's her father. This is her, so-called African American father. The father of Kamala Harris detailed how their ancestors owned slaves. The Democrats have been up in arms about the God damn it. I got the hiccups. About the NBC reports that detailed how the Senate Majority Leader Mitch McConnell's great-great-grandfathers owned slaves in Alabama in the 1800s. Donald Harris, a Stanford University economics professor and father of 2020 Democrat, wrote about how they are the descendants of an Irishman who owned a slave plantation in Jamaica, and in a piece titled Reflections of a Jamaican Father. I got my roots within my lifetime. To my parental grandmother, Miss Chrissy Nee Brown, descendant Hammer Brown, was on record as a plantation and slave owner and founder of Brownstown. Mr. Harris wrote in an article for Jamaican Global. The Free Beacon reports that a research archive of Jamaican records indicate that at one point in 1817, Hamilton Brown owned scores of slaves. The majority were brought from Africa, though he also owned many Cyril slaves, or whatever the fuck that is. Harris has been pushing for some reparations for black people, saying that we have to be honest about the people in our country do not start from the same place and have access to the same opportunities, something her own family history reflects. I find myself once again in the same position as President Obama, McConnell said. We both oppose reparations, and we both are the descendants of slaveholders. Right, so her parents, her fucking family lineage comes from fucking slave owners, and she's out there pushing that she's like, this fucking woke candidate, that she's like, all that in fucking bag of fucking potato chips, as it were. So yeah, she's no fucking better than this guy. Okay. And yeah, speaking of this shit, let's go back into Black Lives Matter. Okay, here we go. Black Lives Matter mob invades Dallas restaurant, tries to start riot. Black Lives Matter invaded a restaurant in Dallas and tried to start fights with diners in yet another instance of mindless chaos. The whole incident was caught on camera by an African-American man called Dami Byron Felder, who denounced the mob as quote, ruining an otherwise ruining an otherwise peaceful evening with their BS. I assume that means bullshit, not black stuff. But you know, in 2020 in America, bullshit, BS, bullshit, or black stuff. Yeah, you can go either way. The video shows the mob, which consists mainly of white people, shouting about George Floyd as bemused diners look on. Yeah, this is what always fucking happens with this shit. It's a bunch of fucking rich white kids going on and on about, you know, how, you know, everyone else is racist and how, you know, with no sense of irony, they're basically saying that black people are lesser and they need these rich white kids to stand up for them. The mob proceeds to shout swear words in the direction of little black children before fights begin to break out. Yeah, there's okay. I'll see if we can view this post. No, it's going to ask me to log into Instagram. That's not happening. They created unrest and got upset when someone actually speaks up for themselves, Felder said. Some of the mob began throwing objects at diners. Dallas police were forced to make arrests and use tear gas. This Marxism, cultural Marxism to a T, they did not come out here to be heard. They came out here to create a scene, states Felder. Nothing that the restaurant was full of both black and white people, as well as a black musician enjoying a peaceful evening before Black Lives Matter protesters showed up. They came out here to create a scene, blah, blah, blah. And yeah, so basically, yeah, they came out purely to fucking create a scene, purely to fucking cause shit. And yeah, they didn't care that there were black people sitting in the restaurant. They're just all about fucking, yeah. They're just, you know, 100% about causing chaos. Yeah, these people are, yeah, like this guy states, they are Marxists. They're just cultural Marxists. They don't give a fuck. They're just trying to fucking sow the seeds of fucking dissent and just destroy fucking capitalism, as it were. And that's why we go to, I've got this clip here of Portland. Okay, Portland, Antifa. No. Kamala Harris. No. Okay, so, yeah, okay. Yeah, so, you know, and they keep claiming that, you know, black trans lives matter, black trans lives this, black trans lives that. But, you know, the reality is, well, here's how Black Lives Matter treat trans people.
Get out of here, bro. Don't run.
You might walk. Walk. You can run. I'm going to chase you down. Beat your ass in my sister.
Yes, by the way, this is a trans woman.
I'm saying if you hit him back.
Get that nigga, bro. Get that nigga. Hey.
What's up? Big alpha bitch, come over here and beat your ass right now.
Okay, so here we have the the trans woman right here in the blue fucking crop top.
Don't fucking play with me, bitch.
Yeah,
who you pressing on, nigga? Who the fuck you fucking on? I'm a Don't fucking talk to me.
Hey,
stop. Where's Victoria?
Stop.
Where's Victoria?
All right, so this is Antifa versus Black Lives Matter at this point.
Hey! Give me that. Hey, give me that.
Oh, he's going after him with his skateboard. Sorry, she's going after them with her skateboard, I should say.
Give me my shit back right now, motherfucker. Give me my shit back right now, motherfucker. Slam that nigga. Give me my shit back right now, motherfucker.
Nigga nigga stole my skateboard. Dun, 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 dun. Oh, God. I'm just channeling Owen Benjamin right now.
Y'all don't calm down.
Ah, that's right. The white woman, the liberal white woman, to stand up for and escalate the situation for the black people who just don't think it's gone far enough.
Trip her shit, bro. Hey, nigga, yeah, pass it. Hey, right here, pull it. My shit, no, you better stop pulling that shit the fuck out. Remember? You pull it back. No, pull something else. Go. Just go.
And this, ladies and gentlemen, is why you don't send your children to university.
What's up, bitch? What's up, home? Bitch, you hear my baby girl? What's up, bitch? You hear my baby girl? What's up, bitch? I'm not fighting back. I'm not fighting back.
I'm not fighting back. I'm not fighting back.
I just want my bag right back. I just want my bag back here, yo.
You fucking...
I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm kind of retarded.
Shit out of me, please. Hey, lady, just leave.
I know, they don't need her to represent you.
I know,
you guys got you.
Go to my house without that.
He stole my backpack.
You will die without honor.
I can't even get into my house without that. I can't even get into my house without my backpack.
How dare you? You have stolen my dreams and my childhood with your empty words.
I need my ID. I can't get a hold of my therapist. I'm gonna shoot myself.
Can't get hold of my therapist. I'm gonna shoot myself. Well, if you can't get into your house, you can't get hold of your therapist. You can't do any of this shit without your backpack. Where are you getting a gun to shoot yourself?
The fucking head! I'm gonna shoot myself in the fucking head!
Oh, so you're gonna make like 40% of people who identify the same way that you do? Yeah, well, see, what I needed there was fucking what I needed right there was fucking Bon Jovi. Whoa, whoa, we're halfway there. Yeah, so this is what's happening with the fucking Black Lives Matter. They're now attacking fucking Antifa. These people are just turning on each other. So, yeah, I think Trump is smart by just, like, you know, doing what he's doing, which is nothing. Not helping these fucking democratic states, because all this footage is coming out, and this is only going to help him get re-elected. And that goes on to... Oh, God, that goes on to... Yeah, there's fucking more of it. There's... Oh, here we go. Yeah, so... Yeah, here's another one of... This is black.
Right to tell me my life matters. I don't need your privilege to tell me or to justify who I am in America. This is my country. This is my land. My ancestors built this country. So I'm going to walk...
Yeah, okay, so a black woman yelling at this white guy... You don't represent me. And yeah, ooh, they don't like this. Yeah, and how's this? Yeah, a black woman who's fucking MAGA is fucking telling this white guy who's Black Lives Matter to stop representing, stop doing this. And they know that they can't. They have to stand behind, like, you know, even though there's 1, 2, I'm counting 2, 3 black Trump supporters and, you know, this one white guy. They know they can't, because if all the white people walk away from the Black Lives Matter movement, if all these white Antifa fucking queefs fucking walk away from fucking Black Lives Matter, well, they know that it's like, you know, a handful of people left.
Around here as bold as I want to, and I don't have to have you to co-sign and tell me my life matters. That right there insinuates that you think your voice is bigger and better than mine. Yes, it does.
Come on. No, he's gonna learn.
You can disagree. You can disagree, but you are supporting an organization that does not like black men. And as a black woman, I can tell you how important black men are to the black family. Without them, we are nothing. So when you support an organization that doesn't push them up the way we need them to be, you ain't shit. And you can take that from Shamika Michelle and post it wherever you like.
Look at him looking around for. I'm in LA.
Thank you, the black babies.
Yeah, yeah, you can see there with that other black chick holding the sign. Yeah, hashtag walk away. Oh yeah, hold your little sign, fag boy. Hold your fucking little sign. It doesn't mean shit in the face of actual black people.
We kill more black babies than are born every year. Thank you. No, you said black lives matter. What about black lives in the womb? They don't matter? They don't matter? So then how are you pushing this organization that doesn't care?
Oh, bam.
So your specific organization does not just talk about police brutality. She just read what their mission is. She just read what the mission is. To create a community. They didn't talk about fathers. It didn't talk about fathers. Yeah.
He's persisting.
It's a Marxist organization.
What's your name? What's your phone number? Where do you live? Name, phone number, where do you live? I'm coming to your house. Come on, invite me over. Come on, come on. No, you know what? This is half of what he has. You want everybody? Come on, half. Or you can come to my house, but you got a problem.
I decided what I wanted, okay? And I decided what I wanted was a future for my child. Not, let's
Yeah, and she's schooling the other fucking white liberal fucking chick. With, yeah, this is what I wanted for my child. Yeah, no shit. See, this is it. This is what, like, you know, mainstream media doesn't want you to see, is black people actually standing up for themselves. Black people actually supporting things that support them, which is, you know, before the whole fucking, you know, fake news flew, before the whole fucking, you know, coof, is, yeah, it was a record, you know, black employment, you know, the lowest levels of fucking unemployment ever, and they just had to do something to throw a fucking spanner in the works. And these fucking little Marxist faggots. Okay, what's the next clip I got here?
Fuck you! Fuck all of you! Would you tear gas your
Here we
own
go.
child?
I think this is a woman gets a dose of reality.
I'm talking to you, sir! Would you tear gas your own child? Would you beat your own child with that baton? Fucking patriot! You're the goddamn you're attacking the state!
Fuck around and find out, lady. Fuck her. Oh god, look at that arm flap.
You have a gun! Bigger gun, smaller you have a bulletproof vest! You have a helmet! You have fucking...
The guy next to you has a helmet and a vest. The people on your side are wearing helmets and vests. Your point is moot.
Boots and shin guards! Who are you protecting? What do I got? I don't have anything! Nothing! I don't have anything!
You've got an attitude and about fucking 200, you know, you've got at least a fucking 100 kilos on that guy.
Get out of here! I don't want you here! This is my neighborhood! I didn't ask for you! I live here! This is my fucking neighborhood! You're the fucking terrorist! You! And you! And you! And you! You're the fucking terrorist!
You will die without honor.
This is my neighborhood! This is my fucking neighborhood! And I did not ask for you! I did not ask for you! This is my damn neighborhood! And I did not ask for you to be here! Why are you here? Would you hit your own child with that stick? Would you? Would you tear gas your own car? I'm protesting! I'm protesting! I'm protesting! This is my First Amendment
Yeah, here we
right
go. She steps out onto the street where they're telling them not to step out. So they're just waiting, and she makes the giant fuck up. This fucking woman does exactly what they're like. Just wait for it. Just wait for this fucking. Just sit through all this. Just wait. Just wait. And now she does it.
I'm not doing anything to you. I'm not attacking you. I'm not abusing you.
I'm not talking to you, she says, talking to him.
I am not cussing at
After she just screamed in their faces for like 2 minutes. But, you know, I'm not talking to you. I've just been screaming at you for 2 minutes. Screaming at doesn't count as talking to.
you. I'm not doing anything to you. Why? Why? I can't get on the street.
Get out of the street.
Don't touch me. Don't touch me.
And now, for the first time in her life, she's about to discover that there are consequences for her actions.
Get on the street. Get on the street. Do not fucking touch me. Do not fucking touch me. Do not fucking touch me.
Oh, there we go.
You better get your fucking hands on. You better get your hands on. Get your
Hey, go kill yourself. Yeah, she's still struggling.
Officers are taking lawful action. Remain on the sidewalk. Get back. Do not interfere. Officers are taking lawful action. Remain on the sidewalk. Get back. Do not interfere.
I can't breathe, yo. I can't breathe.
Are you the boss? One of them. Is that why you got the smirk on your face when they're talking to you? No.
And yeah, that's it. She just she done got arrested, yo. Is that all the videos I have of in this shit? Shit that they can't finish, you know. Like I said, fuck around and find out. Oh, and yeah, let's end it on this clip of Black Lives Matter just being amazing people. Right, so they just pulled this guy out of his car after he crashed it because they blocked him and he crashed. Then they rip him out of his car and then they do this. There he is. He's sitting on the ground and boom.
You fucking loser! Fucking try to run people over! Get him out of the street! Get him out of the fucking street!
Oh, at least he's got a nice scooter to ride around on. You know, thanks to communism. Oh, no, wait, that was capitalism.
That nigga's dead, boy!
Oh, my God, and there it is, the fucking fat white chick. Yep, and there we have it, folks. That is the state of Black Lives Matter. This is what, you know, the Biden-Kamala Harris ticket will bring to America. And